What's up, y'all? I'm back, and the grill is gone because that motherfucker was big and just all over my mouth, and I just couldn't. I'm just. Oh no, I'm just bullshitting, talking shit, y'all. But no, I had to take the goddamn grill out because it was too cumbersome. Can't deal with it. I don't want to make it sound like I got no goddamn list. Shit, my teeth already big and shit. But shit, let's go on and get started. Let's talk about Remy and Papoose. Shit.
Oh, Bruja, with the magic divine, daughter of ocean, her spirit will shine. Guided by Yeshu, with ancestors' might, in her aura of gold, we find our light. So stand by your side, feel the sacred glow. In the realm of the real, let her power flow. So stand by your side, feel the sacred glow. In the realm of the real, let her power flow.
So let's get into Remy and Papoose's bullshit, y'all. So last week or a week before last, whenever I did the fucking reading, or no, it wasn't even a reading. I was just chatting with y'all about the Remy and Clarissa fighting. I keep wanting to call that girl Carlissa, but shit, she might be acting like Carlissa a little bit. That's not me shitting on anyone in this situation. It is me, first of all, being a woman. Second of all, having been through a situation like dealing with a wayward spouse. Speaking from that, and speaking to somebody who, speaking as someone who went through separation and had a motherfucker around that was refusing to sign the divorce papers. But that's neither here nor there now. But I understand both sides, if you will. I don't understand Clarissa still fucking with Papoose, and Remy and Papoose are still married now. When I gave that statement and I said that Remy was doing too much, I thought they were divorced. I thought that Remy and Papoose were done with each other. I thought that somebody had left the house. They were no longer living together, and I felt like Remy was really going too hard for a man who had clearly completely checked out of the goddamn marriage. Remy said she didn't cheat first. She said that she found out that while she was in jail, Papoose was motherfucking fucking on other bitches, and she's telling the truth. She's telling the truth. But she cheated too. So there's that. And this ain't what this reading is about, though. They do what they do. They got their little dynamic going on, and whatever is happening is happening. But what I will say is, those of you who, not dare, because I don't want to sound like I'm fucking barking at you or nothing, but hear me out. Those of you who enter into situations with married people, I need you to understand that the statistics are completely against your relationship. And I know y'all gonna get in my comments. Oh, I got a friend who used to suck her sister's husband's dick, and now they're happily ever after married, and they've been together 27 years. Sure, bitch. Sure, bitch, you know that person, just like we know you just made that fucking story up. Or some of y'all might be a side chick that feels like, well, I took this bitch's man years ago and I still have him, sis. What are you talking about, baby? I'm talking about the fact that even if he didn't go back to his wife, he's got another you somewhere, okay? So we ain't gonna focus on your whole ass. We gonna talk about you and Diamante's reading when we do Diamante reading. But what I want to do is talk to those women who feel like you have a Ice Cube chance in hell at replacing a man's wife, especially if he's still married to this woman, okay? This is where I have an issue with Clarissa. You know that him and Remy are still married, right? Like, my ass is just running my motherfucking mouth. I don't know directly what's going on, but you know that they are still married. You know that he still lives in the house with Remy. You know that they have a daughter together. Tell me in where in that do you fit? Okay? And I'm saying this realistically, and I'm talking to all of the women that are seeing a married man. And this is specifically for y'all that are seeing a married man, okay? Where do you realistically see this relationship going? Like I said, I spoke on the statistics. 88% of people who separate, they get back together. They get back together. Um, Remy and what the hell is going on? Oh, oh, y'all watching some shit. I'm out of my business. Let me get back to what I'm doing. See, y'all, I'm just all over the place. Just a fucking tornado. But anyway, yeah, the statistics are against your relationship, and you may say whatever you want. The likelihood of your relationship lasting, especially if you've broken up a marriage, is 10%, 10 or 13% or some shit like that. It said, but basically, you'll waste time being this person's rebound or the stand-in bitch for the next bitch. This is the this is not exactly what Clarissa is running the risk of. She's running the risk of getting her heart broken really bad because shit's really up in the air with Remy and Papoose. And I know y'all like, dang, when the cards are coming? Bitch, shut up and just wait. Because I ain't got to record shit. I could sit my ass here and I could put my motherfucking stories up and that'll be it, okay? Anyway, shit's up in the air with Remy and Pap. Again, they are not divorced, okay? They are very much so still connected to each other throughout this situation. Not like, oh, I still love you, da 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 da. They clearly still love each other because, like I said, I thought they were divorced. They are not. They're not even legally separated. Well, are they legally separated? Either way, if they are, Papoose won't leave the fucking house. Even when Remy filing for divorce, he still won't leave the motherfucking house. That means that there's still a connection there, okay? Regardless of how toxic we may think it is, there is still a connection to that. In fact, Papoose still feels like he is still Remy's husband, okay? He still feels like, I'm the king of this castle, okay? I ain't got to go no fucking where. And you know what? Kind of understand it. That's that Pisces honoriness, though, that's coming up out of him. That shit that, he gonna do shit his way. And boy, don't ever piss one of them Pisces off, baby. Because I'm telling you, them motherfuckers don't get tired. And you Pisces that's watching me, you know I'm telling the truth. The petty never fucking ends, okay? Remy probably sick of this motherfucker laying in her motherfucking house doing shit. But that pettiness that's in Papoose, that Piscean motherfucking petty, boy, y'all know how to get right underneath the shallow edge of a motherfucker's skin and stay there. That's what he doing. That's what he doing. He like, I ain't gonna sign the divorce papers. And let me be right there real quick. That I ain't gonna sign the divorce paper shit you motherfuckers be pulling. You know a motherfucker can get a divorce without your signature, right? You know that, right? If you don't, now you know, okay? Before you need my signature. Da, 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 da. No, the motherfucker don't need your dumb ass signature. Papoose knows that. Remy knows that. But he ain't going nowhere because Remy, too, with her masculine energy ass, she feels like, why should I move the fuck out? I ain't shaking a shot at Remy. Shout out to all the tough ass bitches because I'm one of you bitches, too. Okay? Remy just a thug, and that's just what it is. But it's still her husband. And that's exactly how she feeling, like this is still my motherfucking husband, bitch, until I decide to sign these motherfucking papers, even though I'm getting some other dick somewhere else and he laying up in another hole. It's still my goddamn husband. And she is absolutely right, y'all, okay? No matter how we feel in the comments or how y'all feel, because I honestly feel like Remy should have left him alone because although they are still taking claim on each other, they both moving around like they single, okay? They both out here doing stupid shit. Papoose relishing in this motherfucking Capricorn energy of, and they would be in reverse because they did come in. Let me do them in reverse the way they came in. 'Cause I like y'all to see the cards upright, but let me do them the way they came in. Remy feeling like I am that I am, and she feel like she done glowed up a little bit since her and Pap first got together, and now she feel like I'm a grown ass woman for real, and her interest ain't changed. Even if she says that maybe my interest changed, that's not true. She attracts the very same type of niggas that Papoose is. Okay, it's okay to have a type, but at some point you got to realize that your type is getting old and you don't really want that. That's that little girl side of Remy. That side of her, I guess, that went to jail and was lost, and she's trying to make up for it. So technically Remy is what, 33, 34 years old mentally. That's where she is with it. She's refusing to compromise who she has become. She's refusing to compromise who she was prior to getting locked up. Not prior to getting with Papoose, but prior to getting with Papoose. Like, she like, bitch, I'm that bitch anyway, with or without you. Papoose, on the other hand, is like, I can attract just women just as beautiful as you. Okay, I can attract women that are on the same level as you, and I can do it on some petty, spiteful ass shit because he don't want to be bothered with these women. I mean, he want to be bothered with them because he want his dick sucked, but he ain't trying to build no shit with these women. This shit is only being done just to get underneath Remy's motherfucking skin, okay? And it's working because they've been fighting about the shit, okay? Remy is fighting about the women because she feels like, who the fuck is these hoes that you fucking communicating with really disrespecting our marriage? Yeah, I know it's convoluted than a motherfucker, but let me cook. Let me remind y'all what type of shit we got going on. I think I done put the goddamn card away. But y'all know how that devil card look. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. Still having an attachment to each other. Still motherfucking fighting about who's fucking who. Still laying up in the same motherfucking house. Don't know if they necessarily arguing in front of their daughter, but they probably is getting it fuck in, Hey, they from fucking New York. The little girl gonna know a lot of rough shit anyway, because she from New York. And y'all know goddamn well, you New Yorkers, y'all are in a different world. Not saying that LA is any different, but New York is a different breed. Shout out to y'all though. I like New York, but yeah. But yeah, Remy all like, these bitches don't equal who I am. And she probably done talked this shit during an argument, which is why Papoose went and started fucking with with Clarissa. And I don't mean like recently, 3-4 weeks ago. We just finding out they had been fucking with each other, okay? I don't like that Papoose said in that conversation him and Remy were having in them text messages that he thinks Clarissa is ugly. He really truly thinks that she's ugly, okay? He is using this situation to have some shit to bother Remy about. Something about Clarissa Remy is threatened over, okay? And before y'all get in the comments like, oh, Remy looked better than her and da 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 da. It's something about Clarissa that's bothering Remy, and Papoose knows that, okay? Is it specifically Clarissa? Probably yes, because the other women that he's fucking around with don't even measure up at all. Not saying that they hood rats, but they're not famous bitches. They're just regular bitches that might got a boutique on Instagram type shit. Yeah. But it's something about her that bothers Remy. Don't think it's the age. I don't think it's the age, y'all. Before y'all be like, oh, she's scared to get old. That ain't it. Remy ain't really worried about her age. It is something else, y'all. I don't know what it is. It's an insecurity about Clarissa, But Papoose ain't really attached to her either. He's using her to have some bullshit to go back and forth with Remy about, because they're still feeding each other's energy, okay? They still want to fuck with each other. Not want to. Like, let me speak correctly. They're making it seem like they're not stuck to each other, or like they don't want to be bothered with each other. But they are still very much feeding each other's energy, okay? In fact, there is some shit that they are doing that they're keeping from the public. They probably still fucking. That's all that is, okay? A lot of spin the block energy is showing up. within their cards with that fucking Eight of Cups. Y'all know the Eight of Cups is a temporary separation, right? Yeah, they've been separated for probably a little over a year now, or something like that. But they've been separated for a little bit of time, and there's still this energy present though. They're still circling the block somehow, somewhere, some way, but they keeping us the fuck up out of it. Okay, not like I'm not saying like they getting along and they kissing and hugging and no shit, but when Remy wants to fuck, y'all better believe Papoose will fuck her. Okay, I know y'all like, damn, you making it look like Papoose ain't shit. He ain't. Remy definitely calls the shots over there, okay? So if she does want to fuck on him, he's gonna do it, okay? And he ain't gonna tell Clarissa about it. Of course he wouldn't tell her about it. He ain't gonna tell that him and Remy are getting to the space, or they're going to get to the space where they're gonna begin to work things out, okay? Yes, it's gonna happen, y'all. Somewhere within them 6 months, okay? Within the next 6 months, they're going to begin to focus on each other again and start feeding the energy of getting their fucking marriage back together, okay? Then will come Papooses downfall from his lovers. Remy may have a little bit of that too, but it's going to be more so Papoose because, again, he did not get this attention like this before. Squirtle the turtle did not get this attention, okay? But there's going to be a tower moment happen for him and his lovers because, again, they are merely just a choice right now. They are merely just an option right now until Remy gets it back together, you know, and he does have plenty of options. And again, they are not all on Clarissa's level, nor are they all on Remy's level. He's purposely dating women that are not even on his level. Not like he dating dirty bit. He could. But I don't think that he's dating women that are out here birding the fuck out. He might got a bird that he go smash every now and again, but he's definitely not Clarissa, excuse me. I keep wanting to call that woman Clarissa. She definitely is not the only one and will not be the only one, okay? He's going to be out here in the streets, honey. As long as Remy is still fighting with him and as long as he knows that they have not signed these divorce papers, he know he going back home, okay? But in the meantime, he's gonna be out here breaking a few hearts, putting a few bitches, you know, making a few bitches feel a little bit bad. That's gonna not bode well for him because the tower is still there, okay? Women tend to spill when they get emotional. I know that y'all men do too, but let me cook. These women that he's been laying up with are gonna bring him into a bunch of stupid ass drama, right? And again, that could be Remy bringing him into this, but I see it as the women that are the third parties to his marriage, with the Three of Cups showing up, okay? Those situations are going to blow up. Those situations are going to be situations that are not going to bode well for him because they're going to put it like Papoose was gaslighting and making them feel like they were the only one, or that he was really truly going to leave Remy. He wasn't messing with nobody else. He's this ultra faithful dude, and when he got with them, that wasn't the case. It's going to be a thing of few bitches going to be kind of fighting over him a little bit, and it's gonna make Papoose feel like he that nigga. Gonna make him feel like he that nigga, y'all. But he ain't giving them shit, okay? He still ain't really getting no bread for real. So these bitches are primarily footing the bill for the shit he got going on. Yeah, he is that type of dude. But he feeling like he that nigga because these women gonna be arguing over him, and Remy is still feeding that energy. Therefore, she is included with those women. But he doesn't want these women. He's just out here doing shit, and in him doing shit, he's gonna hurt a lot of people or hurt a lot of women. A whole lot of them gonna come forward with the shit that he's done, but in the end, this is what y'all got coming for you because he's still married to that woman, okay? He's doing all of this to y'all because he cannot do that to Remy, and will not do that to Remy, regardless of her cheating, doing whatever the fuck she's doing. Understand that it's still up in the air with him, with Remy, okay? If he decides or Remy decides today that it's time for them to get back together, that's exactly where he's going, okay? Because around September or so, they're going to find some balance in their situation, their little separation, okay? They're going to begin to work things out. What is it? December and January, February, March, April, May. So around June is the 6 month mark where they'll probably start smoothing things out. Around September is the probably when they'll start working their way back together, because Papoose is still very much so in love with Remy, and Remy is still very much so in love with Papoose, regardless to how toxic shit has gotten between them. Each of their hearts belong to each other, okay? As Remy represented as the Gemini in the Lover's card, and as Papoose represented as the Pisces in the Moon card. They're going to start talking, honey. Okay, them conversations are going to get good, and that shit going to happen quick. They are going to find a solution. They're going to find a solution, and what's going to happen is neither of them are going to leave this fucking marriage. There they are represented in the Two of Cups as a married couple getting back together. Papoose and Remy are going to choose to spin the block and go back towards their family. And they're going to pretty much be embarrassed about how they handled their marriage and put their family business out there. But at the end, they're going to probably get back together. Didn't say it would be forever, but married people do that. Married people get back together a couple times before they decide to completely call it quits, if they call it quits. If Remy and Papoose get back together, they'll be together for a while. But we'll see what happens within the next 6 months. All right, y'all.
Feel the sacred glow in the realm of the real. Let a power flow. Bye.